Alright, I'm gonna do a quick video tour. I don't know how quick, but we're in Ocotepec. I've been coming here every year for 14 years now. This is my 14th consecutive year, and where I am now, I'm gonna turn it around and show where we are. We're in the cemetery in Ocotepec with that dark sky. Something I didn't realize that this is. I gotta kind of go under here. This cemetery is so famous. It's become a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2014, but I didn't know that. I only discovered that last night. Pretty cool. That's how famous this place is. So for anybody who knows about Dia de Muertos or doesn't know or wants to know, it's basically a day. It's November. You could say November. I guess November 2nd is the official day. It's when the dead come back and visit the living. They don't come back and haunt them. It's not a scary, spooky day or anything like that. It's just when they come back and visit. And very famous part of Mexican tradition, this Dia de Muertos. And this one that we're doing now, or that I'm doing now in Ocotepec, on November 1st, which was last night, is the day that people have these things called ofrendas. It's in their house, and they have like they make it's hard to explain, kind of like a mock version of the body of the person, of their family who has died in the last year, and they put around them. You can't really see it here, but they put around them the things that the people like. It's usually the same thing. It's cigarettes and beer and tequila and chicken and mole and things like that. Supposedly, it's it's their favorite things, and they welcome them back home. And this is in little tiny Ocotepec, Morelos, and people line up for. Sometimes, in some cases, we lined up last night for. I think the longest one we lined up for was probably about half an hour, maybe, to go in, and you look at the ofrenda, and everything is very colorful. Now November 2nd, which is today, people come to the cemetery, although people do that during the week too, leading up to November 2nd. They come to the cemetery and decorate the graves of their family or loved ones, and with these marigold flowers. And that apparently the Dia de Muertos celebration in Ocotepec that I did last night is the second biggest one in the whole country. And people come from all over the world to see it. I've been there, I've done it 14 years in a row. Very colorful. This is actually a really ugly cemetery outside of Dia de Muertos. It looks pretty cool now and very colorful, but if you come here, and basically there's no care after this. Like after today, the plants just die, the flowers die, and that's the end of it, and it remains ugly. I'm here with Dave, his first time, 14 from me, number 1 for you. What did you think of Dia de Muertos last night?
Last night was pretty cool. I had never experienced anything like that before, coming from Canada. That was an entirely new experience for me. Then we came here last night, saw it in the dark, but seeing it in full daylight, it's pretty impressive with all the orange marigolds everywhere and stuff. So it was
What do
pretty
you think
cool.
about going into people's houses, strangers that
It was
people
strange.
open their houses to strangers, hundreds and hundreds and thousands?
And it's I mean, it's a reflection, I think, of like how much they loved their lost family member. Some of those displays could get pretty elaborate. So
Yeah, we saw
I
a
thought
couple
that was
of
pretty cool.
Well, you always see a couple of really. They're all some of them are like incredible, and like I said, some of them are really incredible.
Yeah.
And what about all that? Just in general, I love it. No, the smells,
Well, I
the
think
sights, the music, the sound,
I think yeah. I mean, there was even bands playing,
Yeah.
which was pretty cool.
fireworks everywhere.
The fireworks. I think it's overall a healthier approach to death culturally than Canadians, or I mean, I myself am come from a Catholic family, and it's like a pretty disturbing affair. Whereas this, they're taking some joy out of death, and I think that's pretty cool. So
Yeah, I think a lot of people are surprised when they maybe people don't realize how festive it is. You know, it's about death.
yeah, it's
And,
unexpected. And I mean, you know, the kids are wearing the skull makeup and stuff, and
Yeah.
you know, they take part, and it's you know, little girls walking around with flowers in their hair and skull makeup, and I think that's pretty cool. So
Yeah, my friend Erica Buist, here's a plug for her. She's just written a book about death festivals all over the world. We were friends here for a couple years. She lived here, and this is one of, I guess, the big parts of her book.
yeah,
That's
well,
recently.
I can see
It's in
why,
the
yeah.
process of being published. Yeah, it's death. I guess is different everywhere in the world, and in Mexico, it's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right, so I'll continue to show. We're kind of. I mean, it's a big cemetery. I can't show everything, but this is the. It's just an overwhelming orangey color. And also I see the white balance of my cameras coming in and out. It's getting darker and more saturated and then back to normal, but very colorful. This is 14 years in a row for me.
Bueno, métame un trago.
Everything looks a little bit. This is like seeing dogs that, you know, they're beautiful dogs, and then when they get wet in the rain, everything looks
Yeah.
a little bit different. It's maybe not the nicest looking now. I guess it rained not too long ago. A little bit of waste here.
Gracias. No estaba equivocado. Pues bueno, bienvenidos. ¿Qué tal les parece las tradiciones de acá de
And just the last quick part across the street is the second part of the cemetery. A lot of drunk people. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so there's this part too. All right, so I'll go back here, wrapping up from Ocotepec. I forgot what this name of this place. The place is called. 14 years I've been coming here. Couldn't remember the name of it.
Ocotepec.
From Ocotepec for Dave from Canada, for me from Mexico, Canada. Yeah, we're done.